Oh, the smells permeating through our kitchen just reminds me of Christmas.
It really does, and I like the African spin on the Christmas. That's more my take, man.
I love it. Well, it is time
delicious.
for our Tuesday Top 10, and this week we're taking a look at some of our favorite Christmas movies. Now, you know it's holiday season and time for family and presents and Santa, and when you see these movies starting to play on TV every December, you just know it's Christmas.
We'll call it the Boney M effect. You know, there are just some things that have to fit in with Christmas. Now, at number 10, it's a classic already. The Grinch. Jim Carrey is, well, as he always is, hilarious in the live recreation of Dr. Seuss's classic children's story, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. He's a mean one, that's Mr. Grinch, but ultimately his icy heart is thawed by the love and kindness of the Who's in Whoville, and he learns to love Christmas. Oh.
Coming up at number 9, we have National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Now, this is a story about how Clark Griswold, played by Chevy Chase, tries to create the ideal traditional Christmas, but everything goes wrong. His in-laws, his annoying cousins arrive unannounced, he locks himself in the attic, he electrocutes himself, his massive Christmas light system causes a neighborhood blackout, his boss refuses to give him a Christmas bonus, and he blows up his house. The stress of this poor man is so much fun to watch.
You know, that just sounds like every family Christmas, really.
I know.
Then we've got, the fantastic Polar Express. Undoubtedly a quintessential holiday film. This is about a young boy who boards a magical train to take him to the North Pole to meet Santa Claus himself. This gives him the proof that he had been searching for, that Santa really does exist. And with Tom Hanks playing just about every voice and role on the CGI film, it is certainly worth a look.
Coming in at number 7, we have The Gremlins.
Oh, no.
Now, this outrageous horror comedy features an adorable furry creature called a Mogwai, who unintentionally spawns evil little monsters if you get him wet or he eats after midnight. It's a bit violent, but its twisted sense of humor and the adorable Mogwai named Gizmo make it an hilarious Christmas classic, but it did give me nightmares for days.
For years and years, I think it was a parent's very devious way of getting their kid not to eat after midnight and to make sure they didn't wet anything. Now we've got a real classic, It's a Wonderful Life. Now this movie is considered an American tradition around the holidays. It's about a good man who is having a tough time and is on the brink of suicide. But as he is about to end his life, his guardian angel appears and shows him how he has touched the lives of so many others in a positive way. If you have a lot of time, okay, sit and watch this movie, absorb it, soak it up. It is an absolute American classic.
Wonderful. I really, really did love that. Well, coming at number 5, The Nightmare Before Christmas. So many nightmares before Christmas. Director Tim Burton is known for his wild imagination and bizarre sense of humor. Now, in this animated film, he tells the story of Jack Skellington, the wicked leader of Halloween Town, who stumbles into Christmas Town and falls in love with its spirit and tradition.
No one is exempt. Then at number 4, probably my favorite Christmas movie, without a doubt. This is my mom and my sister. We always whip this out over Christmas, and we're all teary-eyed. The delightful romantic comedy from the makers of Notting Hill and Bridget Jones's Diary. It is an unbelievable ensemble cast. It can only be love, actually. It's got Hugh Grant, Colin Firth, Keira Knightley amongst a host, and they're all searching for love, finding love, or getting their hearts broken as the days wind down towards Christmas. Just an awesome feel-good flick, man.
Love it. Coming in at number 3, it's A Christmas Story. Now, this story of 9-year-old Ralphie Parker, and all he wants for Christmas is a BB gun. Despite his parents' initial warning that he'll shoot his eye out, they do eventually get him one, and the pellet bounces off a wall, hits him in the face, and breaks his glasses. Still, he says it is the best gift he's ever gotten.
That sounds like many of my Christmases right there. And at number 2, the funniest man alive. Undoubtedly, Will Ferrell stars as Buddy in Elf. He's a human who has been raised as an elf since he was an infant. Now, Buddy only understands the world of the North Pole and Santa Claus and Christmas time. So it's no wonder that hilarity ensues when he goes in search of his biological father in New York City. All the while, of course, wearing his elf suit and behaving like an absolute hooligan. Loved Elf.
Will Ferrell got 11, and coming in at number 1, we have...
Can only be...
Home Alone. Now, this is our favorite Christmas movie, the one that made Macaulay Culkin a household name as the precocious Kevin McAllister, who accidentally got left behind when his family went on vacation to France. Kevin manages to protect his house from being burgled by the bumbling Harry and mob, and eventually gets reunited with his family, their time apart having taught them all the value of spending Christmas with the ones we love. And of course, the most standout part of that entire movie has to be...
Yes, it is Home Alone, ladies and
Gotta love
gents. Now, well, send us your ideas. Post them on our Facebook page. What movies should we be watching over the festive season? Now, this has become, I think, probably the most popular slot on the show.
I know.
Forget about your sporting superstars. Forget about your major celebs and your singers and your stars from across the globe. There is one person we value more than any other, and it's our...
Omas. And of course, it's time to meet our Oma of the Week.